Hello Sagittarius, I'm Claire-Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your weekly read for the week of the 13th to the 19th of July 2020. I'm publishing this video on a weekend, and this weekend I've got a half price reading sale on my biggest block readings. And so your biggest block, what is that? It's your biggest resistance, the way you're holding yourself back the most from what it is that you want in your life. So if you're not manifesting what you want in your life, that relationship, the money, the success, whatever it is that you want, if you're not manifesting it, if you're not experiencing that already, you're holding yourself back from it in some way. So that's what my biggest block readings go into. What is your biggest block? How are you holding yourself back? Where did it come from? So who taught it you? How did you learn it? Or what experience did you have to instigate that block within yourself? And then most importantly, how you can release it. And so these biggest block readings, they're 3 pages long. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. And this weekend they are 75 Australian dollars instead of 150 Australian dollars. So that's about 50 American dollars instead of 100. If you want to book in for one of those, there's a link up there. And there's also a link in the description box below for this video. And if all else fails, if you're not seeing them on here on YouTube, you can also go to my website, behealing.com, to find what the half price sale is and lots more besides as well. So I'm going to do your reading. I've also got Colette Baron Reed's a Spirit Animal deck. I'm going to pick you out a card for that toward the end as well. And I've also got the Beautiful Creatures Tarot as well. I'll be picking you a card or some cards, however many wants to come out for you toward the end as well. So let's get into it. Sagittarius, what's going on for you this week? Let's see. And these are the Lynn Bell's Inner Self Guidance cards as well. I'll put a link for that in the description box as well for these cards. You can find the usual ones wherever you buy your cards from. Meditate and cleanse, but I know a lot of people have been asking me about these little cards that I use because they're more unusual. People don't know them. So there is a link in the description box to purchase these from my friend Lynn Bell. Okay, so this week you have meditate and cleanse. Oh, you've got a lot of inner work to do this week. Yeah, there's stuff to let go of this week. And so a little bit heavy. I'm picking up a little bit of heavy energy from you, Sagittarius. There's things to let go of. I feel like it's time for change. Maybe you've reached that point now, I think. You know, it's like the shit's hit the fan, that kind of thing. And you're like, something's got to change. Like something has got to change now. And those changes that come from within, right? And so you've hit some kind of a wall, you've hit some kind of a, maybe you've had a tower moment or a few tower moments all at the same time. It's like, something has to change now, something has to change in my life. Well, that thing that has to change in your life is you. It's you. Change always starts from within. And so you've got stuff to let go of within yourself. So great week to do that inner work, to get a reading, to meditate. Yeah. Do all of that inner work, and that's going to help you to release whatever it is that's standing in your way. Perfect time to get a biggest block reading for sure as well. And get help from any kind of healer as well, you know, whoever you're attracted to get that help from, to help you to release it. Look, Sagittarius, you got the healing card as well, and understanding. And so we all create our own life experiences, right? And we do it with our consciousness, with our thoughts, with our beliefs, and with our energy as well. So our emotions, our feelings. That's what creates everything in our lives. We attract toward us. Those experiences and those things are a match to our predominant energy, our predominant feelings, predominant emotions, predominant thoughts, and beliefs. However, that is true, right? But sometimes we don't realize how we're doing it, and it's because we pick up all the crap along the way, the baggage along the way, right? And that's that stuff that we need to release, you know, the blocks that I was talking about. And so there's healing to do along the way, and we can't ignore that, you know. We can't just ignore it and then you know, put our rose tinted glasses on and look at the bright shiny thing and think that we can have what we want, because all of that crap is inside of us. We've got to let it go. You've got to do the healing stuff. Like, I know this. I spent many years after knowing about the law of attraction many years ago, because I manifested this book out of thin air that told me about the laws of the universe, and then that book disappeared. It was real. It was real. It was white. It didn't have anything on its cover, and it was written many, many years ago. It's an ancient book, and it told me about the laws of the universe. Anyway, after that, I tried to just focus on the positive without healing myself, and it did not work. You've got to do that healing. And so this week is about understanding that you've got healing to do, you've got stuff to let go of, because it's in your energy system. Even if you're not focused on it, it's still in your energy body, it's still within you. And so that healing work needs to be done. You might be a little bit reluctant to do this healing work, although you're watching my videos, so I don't think you are that reluctant. So don't, but maybe you're watching videos, maybe you're not actually doing the actual work of with this information, then meditating, or with the reading that I get, then doing that work that comes up in that reading. Yeah, you need to actually do that work too. It's not just enough reading the book or the reading or watching these videos. You've actually got to do that work itself, and that's why you got the meditate card. It's like, do that spiritual work, take that time out, maybe journal, that kind of thing that's really going to help you. Or with a therapist as well. You know, I do they're called breakthrough sessions, Skype sessions, if you want me to help you out in that kind of way. But there's plenty of people that can help. I am rather busy at the moment. Sagittarius, right. You've also got grace and blame too, right. So you're moving into more of a state of the flow of the stuff that you want, the good stuff. That's what this grace card is. It's miracles, it's synchronicity, it's signs, it's serendipity, it's all the good stuff. It's abundance, it's love. It's things showing up when you need them to show up and when you want them to show up. It's just the magic of the universe. You feel like the luckiest person in the world when you're in this state of grace. But what's blame? Blame is like the scapegoat, the one that always gets blamed for things, or the one that's always blaming other people or other things, not taking responsibility for your life. And as I said, Sagittarius, this week it's all about facing up that you have been creating it, but don't feel bad about that, right? Just do something about it. Use any bad feelings that you've had, like the scapegoat, like the blame, to make some new decisions, to decide to release it now, to do the inner work, yeah? So that you can get into that state of grace. So the universe is always wanting to give you the best, and it's trying to guide you to releasing that blame, taking responsibility for yourself, understanding that you need to heal yourself, understanding that you need to do that inner work, and actually getting on with it. So maybe that tower moment that you've had is in romance, yeah? And you've got plenty more romance coming into your life. Don't worry about that. There's plenty more fish in the sea, Sagittarius, is what I'm feeling to say to many of you. You're limitless. There's all kinds of love available to you out there. And if this is a stalling point, that's because you've got some inner work to do so that you can get into those better relationships that you really want, that ideal romance that you really want. So let's see what Colette Baron Reed's spirit animals have to tell you this week. Sag, let's get one card out for Sagittarius. Gives them some more information about these energies this week that they're going through. There it is. Oh, beautiful. Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. Right, so I'm picking up from this, Sagittarius. Let spirit be your guide. Let your higher self lead you there. Let your spirit lead you there to this healing. Yeah. So use your intuition. If you're really resonating with me, then maybe get a reading. Or if you're really resonating with someone else, get a reading. Let your spirit guide the way. So this is communication. Also, if you want help, if you're wanting some help, ask your higher self, show me who to work with. Show me who can best help me through this. Show me who can help me heal. It's like this hawk spirit is saying, live life like it's a conversation with the universe, Sagittarius, because it is. So you might as well be conscious of it, be aware of it, and actually speak to the universe and say, higher self, can you bring me someone to help me with this? Higher self, can you show me how to release this thing? Higher self, can you show me how to increase my confidence? Higher self, can you show me how to bring the love of my life in? If you're asking those questions, because it allows us to get help from those guides. That's what I'm doing in my readings. I'm asking the questions. I'm asking for that help. These are very slippy cards. They're brand new, so they go all over the place. So can we have a card for Sagittarius for this week? This is the beautiful creatures cards, tarot cards. A new deck. Oh. Okay, you got the Nine of Swords. It's not the best energy this week, but of course, that's the energy that we need to be in. says anxiety here. It's the energy that we need to be in to actually face up to things. So it's similar to tower kind of energy, but it's more of an internal tower. It's more of a, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, I'm not feeling great at all. Something has to change. Something has to change. And that's a gift in itself, getting into this energy. You know, any emotion, it's always feedback for us. There's no bad emotion really. Sure, there's emotions that feel bad to us, but they're not bad because they're guidance, right? And a negative emotion, it's telling us make a new decision. And so it's positive in itself, having a negative emotion, because it instigates that change that we need to happen within our lives. And that's what you've got going on this week. So any dark feelings that you've got about yourself or about your life, it's instigating change within you. It's a call to healing yourself. Let spirit be your guide. Let your higher self lead you to that healing that you need, that change that you need, so that you can get into that state of grace, and especially so that you can manifest that romance that you really want, that love that you really want, the work, the money, all of it that you really want as well. It'll all come along when you do this healing work. There you go, Sagittarius. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? I love hearing from you. And if you really, really liked it, please share my channel with your friends. I'll be very appreciative of you doing that. Have you watched your biggest block reading for Sagittarius yet? If not, I'll pop a link for that up there. And if you would like one of those private biggest block readings with me this week, I'm all a half price. There's a link to book in for one of those right there. Have an amazing week, Sagittarius. I'll see you next time. Bye.